All right, everybody, welcome to Jackpot. This is the part of the show that we call a cold open or a soft open because it's not really the beginning of the show. This is where we talk to you and get some suggestions for the show. Thank you for everybody that has come in tonight. Appreciate it. We're getting some more people in. We had a little technical glitch getting people in. We're getting that worked out. But for the people that are here, that works really, really well for you because it means you're going to get a lot of your suggestions on the show. So speaking of those, we'll start getting those suggestions and plugging them into the magic jackpot supercomputer, I should say. Jackpot computer hates it when I don't say supercomputer. It gets very cranky about this. So for the folks in our audience, let me ask you to type your suggestions into the Zoom chat, or we also have YouTube and Twitch and Facebook chat. If you're out there as well, we'll see those as well. And what I would like to get first from you is suggestions for locations, different locations that we'll plug into the computer that might come up over the course of the show. Casino, we're off and running. Okay, let me make sure I spell these right. So I'm typing in public here. Castle, garbage dump, these are all great. The Eiffel Tower, I'm definitely going to misspell that. Grocery store produce section. Somebody had the Eiffel Tower before. I spelled produce with an E-U-C-E. I was very French, apparently. The Eiffel Tower, make sure we get that one in there. Heaven, there we go. Inside a computer, ooh. On a plane. I'm assuming you mean the one with wings, not like a flat two-dimensional. Okay. News show. And gingerbread house is the last one that I saw there. And while I'm getting that entered, I would like you to think about some suggestions for different occupations, different jobs that might come up in the show that we can add people in. Ad man, doctor, ooh, very, very 50s. I like that. Doctor, drywaller, hitman. I have no idea. Is drywaller, is that the official name? I'm not sure, but I love it. I'm going to spell it exactly that way. Hitman, pit crew, lawyer. I was just hitman and lawyer do kind of sound similar there. My apologies to all the lawyers in the audience. Theremin player. Wow. There's a good one. I don't think I've ever had the suggestion of theremin player before as an occupation. Treasure hunter, rabbit breeder. Sentry. Ooh, there's another good one that I've never heard before. Well, I'll make Sentry our last one there for occupations. And now I would love some relationships. I want you to think about some relationships, either people you are related to from you're related to from birth, okay, by family, or professional relationships. Like neighbors. We saw that one right off the top of my bat. Twin sibling. Of lovers having an affair. That is definitely a relationship. Nemesis. Trainer, sperm donor, dance partner. Actually, I was just, it was sperm donor. That could be several: sperm donor and child, sperm donor and donee, star and bodyguard. Landlord tenant. Dog trainer and dog owner. God and worshiper. That's one of those that when you see that relationship, it says it's complicated. All right, so I think we have plenty of those. And for the last group of suggestions, I would love to get just some single words that might come up. So there's a trick. That's a just right, simple, straight to the point. I like that. Forever, contraception. Somebody, I was going to say, I'm seeing a lot of reproductive themes tonight. Tail. Path. Ooh, foundry. There's a good. I've always loved the word foundry. It just sounds like they really do serious work there. Grammar. Grammar. I'm a big one on grammar. I don't always use it correctly, but I'm a big one on it. Silky. Very sensual word. Marbles. Crusty and pebbles. Crusty, which sounds like it could almost be a cereal. Crusty pebbles. All right, I think that will do us. So thank you so much. We're going to go back to the video for a little bit. The players, by the way, the players for the show are not in the room right now, so they have no idea what these suggestions are. They will, the first time they will see them will be when you do in the show. So I'm going to go away. We're going to bring the players in, and then we will start the game. How does that sound, everybody? All right. Thank you, everybody, for your suggestions. We'll be back with the official open of the show and playing some Jackpot. Welcome to Jackpot, everybody. The players are all in. The suggestions are locked in. The Jackpot Supercomputer is ready to go. Thank you so much, everyone who came in, who provided suggestions. But now let's get on with the game. Let's meet tonight's players. How does that sound to everybody? All right. Let me bring them on here. First up, by day, he works for one of the biggest tech companies in the world, and he thinks you should all be really ashamed of your browser search histories. Please welcome Basil Al-Nafuri. And coming up next, she's known for her uncanny impersonations of Duchess Kate Middleton and her passable impersonation of Werner Herzog. Say hello to Karen Brailsford.
Hello.
He loves taking walks with his West Highland Terrier Riley, but he won't confess as to which one of them pees on more fire hydrants. Please welcome William Hall. He's a savvy poker player who only goes all in when he's playing the hokey pokey. Say hello to John Remack. There he is. He worked for years making movie special effects magic, only to find out that he is computer generated. Please welcome Corey Rosen. Hello. There he is. And she teaches children how to spontaneously make up stories, and she teaches adults how to spontaneously make obscene gestures. Please say hello to Jenny Rosen.
Hello.
Welcome, players, to the game show that doesn't have any prizes and meets just the bare qualification to call itself a game. But you know how this is played. We have the Jackpot Supercomputer warmed up. We will spin it. It will give us the players that start the scene type, and the suggestion for the scene that has been, many of which have been provided by our lovely, wonderful, brilliant, talented audience. Those players will stay on screen. Everyone else will go away, and that scene will begin immediately. Are you ready to play Jackpot, players?
Yeah.
All right. With that, let's get on to the first spin. All right. The starting players for the very first scene tonight will be Jenny and Karen. Starting the scene, they'll stay on stage. The scene type is a location-based scene. The suggestion for that location is heaven. Heaven. All right, Jenny, Karen, you stay on stage. Everybody else go away. The stage is yours.
Yes, you're here. Welcome, welcome. Please take a step forward.
Hi.
Yes. Do you have your smartphone?
Yeah.
Do you?
I do.
We allow them and have it. Can you just scan the QR code, please?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize heaven was so tech savvy. Yeah, I'll just put it there.
It's 2021. It's 2021. Oh, Josephine Leonard. Oh, it is. We have been expecting you, Josephine Leonard. I see her on the database. You have led quite a good life.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I rescue like stray dogs and stuff like that. No big deal.
I see that. And there's a few TikTok posts with you on with some rescue dogs. Oh, yeah. That's beautiful. We love rescuers here in heaven.
Great. I'm sorry. I just have to check in. Are you like God or like angel? Like...
I wish I was God. No. No, St. Peter retired years ago. They started to, diversity up here in heaven too. And so I'm a saint, sort of.
Good for you. Wow.
Welcome to heaven.
Thanks. Wow. I just got to catch my breath, or I guess I don't breathe anymore, but I don't know. I wasn't sure like if I would be like,
Oh.
purgatory or like straight to hell, because there were a few things I did that I didn't tell people about that were pretty bad.
Well, I do see it here on your
Yeah.
on the chart. Yeah. But Josephine, we have a lot of opportunities here in heaven, and we want you here. We want you
Really?
here.
It's great.
Yes.
Awesome.
We just have a few questions to ask before you actually, come right through these pearly gates.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they look cool. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. They're all marble. So.
All right, players. That is the end of that scene. And let's get back perfectly. I've been informed by Heaven that is entirely accurate. That whole scene completely accurate. All right, let's get all the players back on screen and go back to our Jackpot Supercomputer scene. The starting players for the next scene will be John, William, Corey, and Jenny. The scene type will be a time period based scene. The suggestion is the 1920s. The 1920s. All right, players, John, William, Corey, and Jenny, the stage is yours.
Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year.
Yes, indeed. Happy New Year to you all.
Sedgwick, may I talk to you for a second? Sedgwick, if you want to brood at your father's big party, why don't you do so in your room?
Father, I told you I would come to your party. Here I am. Why do I have to be happy about it?
Because it's important to your father. There are lots of business contacts here. It's 1920. This incredible growth in the industry will go on forever, and it's a special time.
Special for you, Father, but I'm a young man. There's things I want to do in the world, things I want to see. I want to just be at your parties and celebrate you all the time.
Sedgwick, could you lean... Yeah, I know. Sedgwick, lean into me just a little bit. And I have something to say.
Father.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Sedgwick, I have some important people to talk to. Happy New Year, Judge. So good to see you here. Glad you could stop by.
Well, Happy New Year to you. I noticed that you had to give your son a little bit of a talking to.
Yes. Oh, sometimes I long for the old days when we used to beat them with sticks.
Yes.
But now just a slap is enough.
Well, that's the modern era for you. The 1920s modern era, huh?
This is my wife. You've met Sherry before, Sherry?
Hello, Judge. How do you do? I'm so sorry about my son. You know.
Yes, I know. At that age, believe me, I put many a young man away just to teach them a good lesson.
Oh, please, I hope you don't consider our son one of your lessons.
No, I'll leave that up to you two. You seem to be doing a fine job.
Sedgwick,
Judge.
Please, come join the turn. Come on. It's your mother speaking. Come here. Please, sweet.
Yeah. Judge, I wonder if you could have a word with Sedgwick.
Yeah.
Sherry, why don't we give them a little bit of time alone?
Oh, yes, very good. I'm going to go freshen up my lips.
I'll chase you in a spriteful manner.
Cedric.
Yes, Judge.
1920. We are now getting rid of the year 1919. And you know that was a plague year. We've been suffering from plague and a war. And now we're moving forward. You see, as a country, as a people. It's a new start for us. That's what
For
1920.
you.
What?
It's a new start for you, but I lost the whole last year.
Oh, is that why you're upset, eh? Because of the plague that was rampant. Did you get sick? Well, did you go to war and die? Well, don't you see, Cedric, you're one of the lucky ones? You get to create this whole new world. A world without war. A world with no more pestilence. That's your world, Cedric. But you have to make it, son. I'm sorry, your mother just...
Yes, I'm so sorry. I just totally agree with whatever you just said, Judge, darling. It was amazing. Did you hear that, Judge?
Cedric.
Honey, sorry, not the
Yes.
judge. You,
Yes,
honey.
Father, mother, I'm going to be a judge.
What?
I'm going to be a judge like the judge.
That's right. And for a fine future. And invest in lots of stocks.
Great advice in any age. All right, players, let's come back to the Jackpot Supercomputer. Get everybody back on stage. Here we go. All right, for our next scene, the starting players will be Corey, Jenny, John, and William. Sorry, Basil, we're leaving you out yet again.
I'm not going
The
to be
scene type will be a relationship scene. The suggestion for that relationship is lovers, Eon, and affair. Eon is actually spelled. I'm told the jackpot computer is turning slightly French. Lovers in an affair. All right. So let's go. Corey, Jenny, John, and William. Lovers in an affair.
Hi, lovers.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Hello, Sean. Beautiful Sean with lips like pillows.
This menage a quatre of ours is just amazing.
Isadora, hello!
Ah, bonjour, Isadora.
Ciao, mi amor! Hi! I have some news for everyone.
Oh,
Yes,
for all the lovers or just for one of the lovers?
No, for everyone here, all of my lovers.
Yes, yes.
My husband, he comes back in town today.
Oh.
Oh no, c'est adore.
Oui.
Well,
Vivant, the husband.
but Marie, could you possibly consider, while your husband is back, that you could be in on an affair with us?
I cannot consider an affair with you because my husband is back and I am married to him. And so once he is back, this is done. An affair, we are done. I am sorry.
But we are your lovers.
We are in a menage a quatre.
It is all together, and your husband could join us.
No.
Hey,
What?
a menage a cinq. If I speak French properly. Cinq.
Listen, I would love to consider this very much, but I am married and my husband is one and I am another.
Marie, please go back to your husband and know that we will be here when you come back. But the
I
three
shall
of
never
us.
return. I shall never return. That is what I'm trying to tell you.
All right, we will get on without you. The three of us will just have to redo the diagrams and figure out how it all works with just the three of us.
And I be you too. I love you, mi amor. Adios.
All right, for that very, very true French scene of lovers, Eon and affair. Thank you very much. Let's go back to the Jackpot Supercomputer, everybody, for our next spin.
Bazo.
All right, the starting players for this next scene will be...
Solo scene, Basil.
There it is, Corey, John, Basil, and Jenny. A lot of four-person scenes happening to start. It'll be a genre scene. The genre for that scene will be a Western. A Western. All right, players. Corey, Johnny, Basil, and Jenny. We'll have you on screen. Everyone else go away, and let's see that Western.
I don't know why you all get horses, but I just have to walk along next to you.
Because you've got powerful legs.
Mm-hmm. You're stronger than a horse, Margaret.
True. That's true for sure.
You know, last week you took on 3 horses all by yourselves.
That's right, I did. Well, anyway, where are we headed
More than a
today?
horse can.
What'd you say?
I said you can carry more than a horse can, too.
I don't know. Where are we headed to today?
Well, we're gonna rob the bank. We need somebody to tear open the doors for the bank, and that's why we brought you with us, Margaret.
Okay, I'm down. I can do it.
Remember the plan?
No.
Slow Jimmy? You remember the plan?
Nope. I'm slow.
Slow Jimmy never remembers the plan.
Well, the plan is.
Slow Jimmy, that's why we put Slow Jimmy in the front.
Mm-hmm.
He never
What'd you
gives it
say?
away. That's why we put you in the front, Slow Jimmy.
Okay.
What's
Hey,
the
are we
plan?
gonna do that bank thing today?
Yep. Slow, Jimmy. We're doing the bank thing today. We're robbing the bank. Margaret, you're just gonna go in there. You're gonna get all the bullets. Gonna take him in because they're gonna affect you. You're gonna tear open the doors and then open the safe, and then we'll just go walk in and just take the money out.
Wait. Stop your horses.
Whoa,
Stop your horses for a second.
Whoa.
What do you mean the bullets are gonna affect me? What do you mean affect me?
Now, it won't affect you. That's what we're saying. The bullets are just gonna ricochet off of you.
Yeah, they are.
Like this, Margaret.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh
What are you shooting?
shit! Sorry.
Ah!
He bleeding something awful. You should have done that.
No, Margaret, you shouldn't have ricocheted so good.
Margaret, how is it you're bulletproof? Is it something you're wearing, or are you different? Are you from another planet, or what?
Well, my mama always said that I was born during a lightning storm, and that right when I came out, I was struck by lightning.
Huh. Gave you some sort of superpowers.
I
guess
guess.
you might call
Makes
them.
perfect sense to me. All right, here's the bank. All right, everyone, you know the plan. Slow Jimmy, you don't know the plan.
No,
Margaret?
but you know, it occurs to me, we got
What?
a woman here who can, I don't know, bullets bounce off her. She can carry 3 horses on her back. Seems like we could just put her in a circus and make money that way.
Work for it?
Or you know what? You know what else I could do? All you gentlemen,
Yeah.
I could say, see you later.
Oh, come on, Margaret. You're,
No,
you're, part, of,
you know
you're
what?
part of this bandit. You're one of us.
Oh, what do I get out of the deal? Tell me one thing I get out of this deal.
You got a
Y'all
horse.
no good. You're all no good in bed. I've tried every single one of you. None of you are good in bed.
We offer you protection.
I don't need no protection. What else?
We got the plan. We're the ones with the plan. You're
Yeah,
the
we
one
come
with
up-
the whistle.
Yeah, we come up with a plan.
Oh, you mean rip open the bank and take the money? Okay, I think I could have figured that out.
Well, all right. We'll go our separate ways, and we'll see it in a different bank.
Yeah.
Maybe you will, and maybe you won't.
Slow Jimmy, how are you
Yeah.
at taking bullets?
Probably pretty good at it. Never happened before, but I'm guessing I'm pretty good.
Well, why don't you go ahead and try it right now?
Here comes. Pating!
No. I was wrong. Here.
All right, the lesson there: never shoot Slow Jimmy. Never shoot Slow Jimmy. And the lesson there is when Basil comes into a scene, he's the first one that gets shot of the night. All right, let's get back to the Jackpot Supercomputer for our next.
Carrot.
Solo scene, Karen.
Starting the next scene will be everybody all play. Everybody starts on stage. It is a location-based scene, and the location will be a plane. A plane. All right, all players. I'm the only one going away, so the stage is yours.
Yeah, I'll have a little more champagne. Thank you.
All right. Ah,
Mm.
how's the plane so far?
Oh, it's beautiful. Love first
There you
class.
go.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Mm.
Would you like something else to drink, miss?
I'm good with the champagne.
I was talking to the miss right next to you.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm trying to sleep. I don't actually like alcohol on the plane. It dries me out, and I like to
No problem. No problem.
arrive refreshed and ready to go. So thank
All
you.
right. Gentlemen, you're all good?
Oh, well, I'm fine, thank you.
All right.
And here,
Well,
thank you.
all right. If you need anything, you can just press the button.
Oh, actually, I could get a light.
Oh, yeah, of course. Good thing you're in the smoking section.
Excuse me, miss. What kind of weed is that? Is that a skunk weed, or is that a Mendocino Gold, or maybe a Maui Wowie? What have you got there?
Yeah, it's an indica blue.
Indica blue.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just got it at the gift shop before I got on the plane.
Oh.
Yeah.
Smells
Here,
delightful. Oh,
try some. Yeah,
Thank
go
you.
for it. Welcome. Mm.
Excuse me, I remember when you couldn't smoke cigarettes on an airplane, but now it seems like you can smoke weed on an airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Times change.
yeah.
Here, and you can share on an airplane too. Here you go, sir.
Oh, well, thank you.
Welcome.
Wow. Oh my. Ooh. I am high,
Mm.
and I'm high.
Yeah, thank you. Here, take it back.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Wow.
I think we're all high and high.
Yeah, get the whole plane high.
I am not high. I don't smoke weed. So, but good for you. Good for you.
Munchies? Anybody want some munchies?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh please.
Yeah.
Munchies.
Hey, I see a man on the wing of the plane.
What?
What?
That's just the weed. I thought I saw a man on the wing of the plane.
And this brought to you by Delta Airlines. If you're flying Delta, you must be high. All right, let's get on to the next spin of the Jackpot Supercomputer, shall we?
Ken, you were on fire, man. You were on fire.
Oh, well, thank you. And so were you, or at least smoking. All right, the next
Apologies to Twilight.
Jackpot scene starting players will be Corey, Basil, Jenny, Karen, and John. The scene type is potpourri. This means it could be any sort of start, and it may, audience stand by, we may need you, but we don't because this is a scene from nothing. Scene from nothing. Corey, Basil, Jenny, Karen, and John. William, you and I will go off screen. We're the only ones who get this scene off, and the rest of you start from absolutely nothing but being on screen.
No one wants to start speaking. I would love to say a few things about Frederick. Frederick was my boss. My boss for over 20 years here at the firm. Always fair, always considerate, always ready to hear what I had to say. And I respect him, and that's why I'm here. I'm here for Frederick. So if anyone else would like to talk, the floor is open.
Frederick was my brother. Frederick was tough to have as an older brother, demanding, picked on me, but in a good way, pushed me to be better, and I credit him with a lot of who I am now.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Frederick was honestly was my best friend, so We spend a lot of time hanging out together. You know, going to coffee shops, going to clubs, besties. So that's why I'm here.
Anyone else want to say anything?
Oh, sorry, Father. This is your job. Yes. Sorry. Yes.
I didn't know, Frederick. I'm just here for the food. So I guess Frederick is feeding me.
Ooh. Yeah, I guess he is. Fred was always a very generous guy. So, he would have loved that a complete stranger was showing up to his memorial and eating off of stuff that we bought for him. So, stranger, come in and enjoy.
Oh, thank you, Miss. Ma'am.
Frederick loved blood sausage, so help yourself. And head cheese.
Pickled herring.
Oh, pickled herring. He loved pickled herring. Oh,
It was so good.
yes, and tins of sardines. So just help yourself.
Oh, well, I haven't eaten in 3 days, so I'm just gonna help myself over there.
Yes.
Thank you.
I have a few words to say.
Go ahead, Father.
As I didn't know Frederick, I've left some of the words blank, and I'm going to ask for you to fill them in. Frederick lived his life with one thing in mind. He always valued success.
Yeah.
When he was little, he used to grab a hold of his little toy
Train.
Yes. And he would make a noise. It sounded like
Whoop whoop.
He did.
as he grew into a young man. One of the biggest moments of his life is when he discovered
Blood sausages.
all right, blood sausages. When he first went into get his education, he began with a minor study in
Episiotomy.
but later changed his major to
Volleyball.
Pickled herrings.
Volleyball. No, it was volleyball.
the thing that really makes him stand out was his
Love of trees.
So today, we ask that you not mourn for his passing, but you remember him for his
Generosity.
Kindness.
Love of blood sausage.
You can't deny someone's love of blood sausage. That's the message of that scene. All right, players, let's go back to the Jackpot Supercomputer. All right, for the next scene, starting players will be Basil and John, a two-person scene. The scene type will be an occupation-based scene. That occupation will be a rabbit breeder. A rabbit breeder. All right. So John, Basil, off you go.
Wow, look at them go, huh?
Just rabbits doing their business.
Yeah, they're just so enthusiastic. I just love watching them do that.
Mm-hmm. That's how we get a lot of rabbits.
A lot of them. Wow,
know,
man.
I'm sure so grateful for you investing in my little rabbit farm.
Well, there's no problem. And you, when you proffered the idea, I had some extra money, from my grandpa dying, and so yeah, I needed a place to invest it, and you came with a good proposal. And look at these rabbits go. I mean, we're about to make so much money.
Mm-hmm. Sure will. Lots of rabbit means lots of money,
Yeah. Oh man, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I did this. It was.
Well, let me ask something, Henry.
Yeah,
Why did you choose my farm to invest in? You know, there's plenty of other farms rabbit breeding around here, and I'm sure a lot of them came to you with proposals. Why choose my farm of all the farms around?
Well, you came by with that proposal, and it was bound in that it had that cover on it, and it seemed like you'd done your homework. It seemed like you'd really done your homework, and I trust you. There's something about you. Maybe it's your smell. You got a scent.
My smell? What do I smell like?
You smell like hard work and perspiration, determination. I guess you smell like all the things I don't smell like. My grandpa always said I was lazy.
All right.
He just said, "Your boy, you're good for nothing than sitting around watching rabbits breed." And that's what I want to do. It's my dream.
Dream of rabbits breeding?
Hey, fellow bunnies. Do you ever find it weird when the farmers just sort of watch us? You know, they're gonna stand there and do their human talking, and they just watch us go about our private business. It's kind of weird, right? Like they were watching me go to the bathroom like 5 minutes ago. It was very uncomfortable. Yeah, humans are weird.
And that's how they, you know, become very populated. It's just lots of sex.
Yeah. You did get some female rabbits, didn't you?
Oh shit.
All right. There's important lesson for all of you agricultural entrepreneurs out there. Okay, let's go back to the Jackpot Supercomputer board. Okay, the next scene, the starting players will be Basil, starting by himself, making up for all those times we ignored you at the top of the show. It's a location-based scene. The suggestion for that is a castle. Basil will start on stage. Everyone else, including myself, will go away, and we'll see what happens.
Hey, for I am alone upon this castle. I'm alone upon this room in this castle. Ne'er a man, nay, a king like myself, I feel so lonely, without a queen, without a servant. O gods, upon the sky, why doth thou torture me so? I beg thee.
Look out your window. Look out your window. Fair king. Yes, out here upon your kingdom. Look out the window.
Oh, yea, I see thee.
Woo! Woo! It is I.
Art thou a fairy?
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, doth come in.
Oh, thank you. Hi there. I heard your cries. You seemed oh so lonely.
Yea, for I am a king without a kingdom. I am a king without a queen.
Well, I am here to grant your wish, king.
Oh, thou art a fairy that grants wishes?
Well, I am. For those deserving, most definitely. What makes you deserving of a queen, of a kingdom, of followers?
Yea, for I am a gentle heart.
Oh. A gentle
I-
heart is
I-
quite sweet.
Doth rule with justice.
Doth rule with justice. That is fair.
Tell me, O fairy, is
What?
that enough?
I need one more thing. A good heart, a just mind, and what else?
And I love with all my heart.
Oh, you are most deserving. I shall grant you all that you desire.
Oh, thy fairy art the best fairy in the lands. Thou shalt give me a kingdom, a queen, and followers.
Yes, that's what I shall give you. All of that. Just close your eyes and wish for it, and it shall appear.
I wish for a queen, a kingdom, and followers.
Look, open your eyes.
Oh, yea. Oh, a queen, a kingdom, and followers.
Hello, my husband, the king.
Oh, yea, my love. Oh, yea, my subjects. Thou shalt each have a room in my castle. And I shall rule you with love and with justice. Take thee, fairy. I am forever indebted to you.
Oh, you are welcome. Just always rule with a good heart. Goodbye.
All right, that is the end of that scene, which most people don't know is the historical beginning of democracy, and it all went downhill from there. All right, let's get back to the Jackpot Supercomputer and see what our next scene will be.
They left it to the fairies.
If they had just left it to the fairies, everything would have been fine. The starting players are John and Corey. They will be doing a scene type of a relationship scene. The suggestion for that scene will be landlord and tenant. Landlord and tenant. John, Corey, the stage is yours.
So next Tuesday.
Yeah, next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Do you mind, Mr. Schnabel?
Well, I mean, Leroy, the last Tuesday you said next Tuesday, and so now it's Tuesday, and now you're saying next Tuesday, so that makes 2 Tuesdays in a row. So
Okay.
I guess
Mr.
I'm just confused
Schnabel,
because
I'm not going to have the money next Tuesday either. I don't have the money.
yeah. What's your situation? I mean, you want to talk about what's going on with you and the financial? You know, you live in my house. It's not just a apartment. You're a tenant.
Your house
of
with
mine.
your wife and your children. I know.
Children. I mean, I have 4 children, and you are not a child of mine, and you live here.
And you
So
treat me like a child. You buy a lot of things for me and treat me like one of your own. And
You
I've paid.
like your bike, Leroy?
You paid for my bike. You
Like your bike, yeah.
I didn't know how to ride. You showed me how to ride that bike, even though I'm
Okay,
a
all right.
36-year-old man.
That turtleneck looks great on you too.
Thank you. Your wife bought this for me at the mall.
I know she takes you shopping sometimes.
I don't
Go ahead, Leroy. Go ahead.
I don't know how to thank you, but I can't pay you. I just can't. And you've been so nice to me. I mean, you've truly treated me like family.
We feel like you're taking advantage of us. We feel like the shopping and the turtleneck and the bike lessons and the life, the family situation. Leroy, we'd like to adopt you.
What?
We would like to adopt you into
Did
our family.
Did you ask him? Did you ask him?
Come on, everybody. Come on, kids.
What, you want to adopt me? Oh my gosh.
No, come on.
Leroy, we love you. We
You're
don't
the
want your
best.
rent. We don't want your rent, Leroy.
I felt so guilty.
I know. And that's what being part of a family is all about.
Mm-hmm. Totally. Guilt.
Can I call him Big Brother now?
Of course. Well, he hasn't said yes yet. Leroy,
Oh,
I would be honored to have you all as my family. And I'd call you Dad and Mom,
Oh,
even though we're roughly the same age.
that's
don't
okay.
worry. Your brothers and sisters were adopted the same way.
Oh,
yeah.
None of these are our own.
They were
No.
all.
Like Stan is 87 years old.
oh, that explains that.
Yeah.
All right. The family that stays together does something that rhymes with stays. All right. Let's get back into Jackpot Supercomputer. William, we're going to get you back in there. I'm really happy to see that Basil hasn't done you physical harm. I was worried there for a second. We hadn't seen you in a while.
Well, that
Our
explains
next
that.
scene, that explains that. The starting players for our next scene will be John, Corey, and Karen. The scene type will be a relationship-based scene. The relationship for that scene will be trainer. Whatever, how you interpret that relationship from the word. John, Corey, Karen, off you go.
All right. Woo! So glad that you're both here in my fort. And I am going to train you to be the coolest kids ever. I promise you.
You got a really cool fort. I like that stack of comic books over there.
Oh, you can read them too. They're like Spider-Man. There's WandaVision. There's like a ton of comics.
I love that comic.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm looking
Thanks, Simon.
forward. I'm looking forward to this, Sheila.
Yeah. Well, Matthew, I'm glad you decided to come by. I know like your parents weren't gonna let you hang out with us, with Simon and me, but I'm glad they did. Because I think it's really important that you guys are here in my fort.
Yeah, it's the best fort.
Yeah.
I think it's got couch cushions. That's what makes it the best.
It's got
Have
good
you-
questions.
Yeah.
I've been told it's never been overrun before. It's got like an 0-3 or 3-0. How do you, like 3 times you had attacks and no times has anyone
Oh,
ever
yeah.
got through? 3-0.
Yeah, my big brother, he's in his other room right now with his friends playing video games, and he's tried to like destroy my living room fort before, but he hasn't gotten in. And that's one of the things I can teach you guys how to do, like how to make a really good fort, not just how to be a cool kid, but like how to make a cool fort.
and defend the fort.
Defend,
Yeah.
because I mean, couch cushions are tough to not knock down, but 3-0, that's undefeated.
What? I have a question, real quick question.
Yeah. What's that, Matthew?
What happened to the other guys who were defending the fort?
Oh, you mean my other friends?
Yeah, Jeff.
Yeah,
and Chad.
I heard. I heard something that they didn't make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, like I left Alice over there in the corner, and then
Oh my God!
Oh,
there's Brent and Alice.
Oh my God!
They sort of died, I guess, but I haven't told the parents.
defending your fort, your couch fort here in your living room
Yeah,
from your
but
brother?
I don't.
Your
Yeah.
brother killed Alice and Brent.
Look at they're hanging from a noose.
I know they got tied up in the blankets.
Have you
Oh,
called
is
the
that
police
right?
or your parents or anyone of
No, because no one else is allowed in my fort. I told you guys that. No parents allowed. No grown-ups allowed.
Can I cut them down? They're really freaking me out.
Elise, honey, it's your dad.
Okay, Dad. What? Don't come in.
I'm not coming in the fort. Do you guys want some hot pockets or something in there? You want some popcorn?
Yeah, we
Ooh,
have some
yeah.
hot pockets.
Yeah.
How many do you want,
Yeah.
honey?
Well, 5, because Alice and Brent are still hungry too.
There's cereal here.
They're hungry. Okay, I'll come back.
Let's
Have
leave
fun,
them up
honey.
now. We'll leave them up.
This is why, yeah, this is why you teach you guys, right? You just keep your
Aye,
dead
aye.
friends around, and then you can get their snacks.
Do you like hot
That's some wine.
pocket?
So,
What?
Thanks for teaching us.
Sure, Simon.
Nothing like a good, wholesome kid scene to really warm your heart. All right, back to the Jackpot Supercomputer for the next scene.
Well, that explains that.
That explains that.
that
I
was
couldn't
a
say it
serious
better.
comforting right there.
The starting players for the next scene will be all play. Everybody starts on stage. The scene type will be an occupation-based scene. The suggestion for that scene will be a theremin player, a very, very popular occupation in this day and age. All right, I'm the only one going away. Players, you have the stage.
Karen, I've asked you to be here, and I've asked my friends, the Theremin Quartet, to play some music while you and I talk.
Oh. Okay, this is weird. When you said come on over and we'll chat, I didn't realize you'd have this going on. This is a lot.
Well, I think it's time that we have been dating for a while, and since we decided to delete the app and just let it be the two of us for a while, I thought, what else? How else can we reveal ourselves to each other?
Right. So this is you revealing yourself to me.
Yeah. Can't you feel it on your skin? Can't you feel it kind of on your skin?
Yeah. Justin, when we were just communicating on the app and you were always like saying weird things, and I thought you were joking, like ironically and stuff, like when you send me those weird like music clips and stuff, I thought it was just a joke thing.
Okay, Quartet, could you hold for just a second? I'm sorry. So what are you saying?
I just didn't think that you were really like into this kind of stuff.
I thought you said you wanted somebody different, somebody who's had a different take on life, a different perspective. Yeah. You were tired of the same old.
I am, and I'm not saying this is wrong. It's just a lot. Like you also have those blindfolded jugglers at the back of your living room, and that's interesting choice.
Look. Yeah,
it is.
They rarely drop, even though they're blindfolded.
Yeah, it's impressive. I don't know why you have all this weird stuff going on in your house.
It's to impress you. It's to impress you, Sharon. I wanted something special for us. But if you rather, I'll ask him to leave, and we'll turn on Bridgerton, and we'll have some Netflix. Sorry, that was weird that I said that, but Netflix, and we could just chill.
We could. Okay, yeah. Just like one more question. Are you going to keep that? I mean, it's obvious that there's a herd of goats in your kitchen. I can hear them. Is that staying?
I think it's kind of fun. I mean, it's different, right?
Yeah, no, it's really different. It's interesting. Like you really are an interesting guy. I just didn't get this from the app. I thought it was all kind of like ironic. But it's really you.
Theremin Quartet, if you guys could play. Hey, jugglers, go ahead. Here, let me turn on our Bridgerton. Oh, look at that.
I'm just going to point this out now. I've just noticed you've sprouted horns and a forked tail. I'm just going to ask straight up. Are you like the devil? Are you like Satan or something? Oh my God!
Am I? Am I?
All right, that's the end of that scene, everybody, and pretty good first date, all in all, I'd say. All right, let's go back to the Jackpot Supercomputer. By the way, Netchicks is the streaming video service that is coming from Chick-fil-A and Netflix, coming soon, if anybody is interested. Jackpot Supercomputer, what is our next scene? The next scene is starting players, Jenny, John, Corey, and William. The scene type will be from a single word. And the suggestion for that certain or for that single word is foundry. Foundry. All right, Jenny, John, Corey, William, the stage is yours.
Oh, dang. When's late lunch break? You know what? Even if it's not lunch break, I'm stopping. Kunk.
Do you get fired? We don't have a union. This
Tired of banging on rocks all day, my friends. Why are you looking around?
because the
Just
foreman
wait,
might
you're
come over.
stopping. Are you expecting us to stop too? Is this a protest, or am I less of a?
I don't care what you do, I'm stopping. I'm gonna take my lunch now.
What the fuck? You all stop.
No, we haven't stopped, sir. We have not stopped.
Yeah, boss, we're not stopping. We're still breaking the rocks.
I'll see you
I
hammering.
stopped. Dawson, I have stopped.
You challenging management?
I'm hungry. My lunch, management.
Well, you eat your lunch while you do your work.
No thanks.
Well, you're fired then.
Wait, but boss. Maybe you could give us a lunch break every day. Like a
I'm
time
not paying you to have a break. Paying you to work. You want to be fired too?
Well, no, but maybe you don't pay me while I'm eating my lunch.
I think they should pay us for eating our lunch. We're here all freaking day. I think they
Well-
should pay us.
No, you ain't. You're fired. That's what happening.
I know, so I can just talk freely now, can I?
But then you're trespassing. Look,
Yeah.
if you're not on task,
Who's gonna take me off? You all my friends, you gonna take me off? Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, why don't you take her out of here? Come on.
No, lunch tastes good. I'm eating my lunch here. I like it.
Good, you're hungry, huh? You know what? Sit down. Sit down,
What?
take it.
Yeah. You eating your lunch? I told you can't eat your lunch.
Real good.
Well, you know what? You're fired too. Well, how do you like them apples?
Okay.
you guys, we got to get back on task. We've got to keep doing it.
Well, yeah. Go ahead. Start working. Are you eating too,
Nope.
Joseph?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Well, both of you.
understanding.
Well, you're both fired, Dan.
Right. Seems like most of your people are fired there, management. So good luck here. Hi, you know what? Here you go. Here's my hammer.
Yeah.
You guys, you take it.
Might as well take mine too.
Yeah, well, who's gonna be working in my foundry?
I don't know. Bye.
I will.
Well, I fired you.
You didn't fire me, did you?
Well, you said you were eating.
I didn't say I was eating. I was not eating.
Oh, then you're not fired.
All right.
You're gonna have to do work for 4 people.
Boss,
Yeah.
isn't this all kind of moot?
What does that mean?
Moot. It means it doesn't matter. It feels like our industry is dying in this country anyway. And a lot of people don't even know what a foundry is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find nobody else want to work in a foundry.
Yeah.
Seems like
All right.
most of our steel is coming from exports or imports.
Yeah, not from breaking rocks.
Yeah. I don't think we know what foundries do.
I don't even know what I owe this place.
Foundry fathers.
No,
Foundry
how
father.
did he keep employees that long is the real question. All right, players, we're going to go back to the Jackpot Supercomputer. for our last scene of the night. Let's see who our starting players are for that scene. John, Karen, and Corey, the scene type will be a relationship-based scene. The suggestion is twin sibling. That is the relationship, twin sibling. Make of that what you will. All right, players, the stage is yours for our final scene of the evening.
That's so ridiculous. I
Did
can't
you
believe
like that? I had the cruise ship play Happy Birthday. Did you like it?
it was so good.
You want to
It
hear
was
it
so
again?
good.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I did.
Captain!
Yeah.
Captain, play it again!
Well done.
Hurry up!
Aw, you're the
Ah.
best twin brother ever for playing that. Getting the captain to do that.
I love my twins. I love my fellow
Yeah.
twins.
Yeah. I know.
Siblings.
Siblings, twinsies.
Twinsies.
Oh, Darnell, I know you're not like our twin, but you know,
Yeah.
You're
you're
like
only
a
like,
twin.
yeah, like you were born like 10 months later, so you're kind of like a twin. You're included.
Irish twin.
Yeah.
We're Irish twins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't have to be a twin. You guys are the twins, and I really appreciate you. You've tried to make me feel like one of you two, but there's three, and
I know.
I think that should be a triplet. But that's not important. What's
Yeah,
important is what?
Well, I was just gonna say, I mean, you know, that's why we invited you on our birthday cruise, is because we do see you as one of the twins. Like we
But
see you as
see-
part of our twin.
You see,
Wouldn't
it's
have
not
brought
my
down the cruise.
birthday. I have my own birthday. You two are the twins. I'm
Yeah.
an outsider that's always brought in, but I always feel like an outsider.
Hmm.
What would make that change for you? What would make you feel less like an outsider and more like an insider? Would it be a song played by the captain?
No.
Happy birthday.
But no, let me go. Let me just be my own thing, and you two be your twins. If you want to sing about that, go ahead. But I'm not a twin with you two.
That is such
Me.
like a twin thing to say.
It's such a twin.
I love that you just said that. That's like such a twinny thing.
Yeah, we're twinning right now. I feel it.
Oh my gosh.
I feel it.
No, I don't feel it at all.
Because that's like a classic twin. Is like I'm my own person. I don't like we're not the same
Really
person.
going.
I'm gonna be my own. I'm gonna do my own thing. I
You
feel
want-
more connected to you than ever. We
Yeah,
feel
darn
more
it.
connected.
Maybe I should sing a song about this. Would that help?
I love that. Yeah, that's such a twin thing to do, to sing.
There's nothing that a song wouldn't help.
All right. Here's a song I wrote. There's you, and then there's me. I'm not a twin. There's you, and then there's me. I'm not a twin. That's all I get time I had to practice with the captain on his horn thing. But I'm leaving. I hope you guys understand.
I didn't really understand where he was coming from until he sang it.
Yeah.
All right, that is the end of that scene. If you really want to explain something, sing it while being accompanied by a steam horn. All right, players, thank you so much. That is the end of our show tonight. I want to thank all the audience members for coming in. I want to thank Joshua for providing live music. I want to thank Eileen and Hillary for doing the production crew. We're going to roll the end credits on our show, but we want the audience to stick around after the end credits are over, which is about 15 seconds or so. We're going to come back and have an informal Q&A session. We just have to roll the credits because, you know, it's a legal thing. Thank you all for coming. We'll see you in 15 or so seconds after the credits.
Stick around. Don't leave.
All right, there's our end credits. I'm out of Chuck Woolery mode. Cast, thank you so much. Audience, thank you so much. My pleasure. Thank you, audience, for sticking around. I guess we did have some technical issues getting people in at the beginning. Thank you, audience, for bearing with us and sticking around. And we hope you enjoyed the show. We would love to take some questions from you about this show, about improv, about life in general. COVID. I know. John is an expert on rabbit breeding, as you might have seen. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes, the young man in the red.
Yeah, William Hall, the Boston University. Karen, how did you do the fairy thing?
That was amazing.
It was serendipitous. I don't know. Basil said castle, so I was in my little Snapchat filter and I entered dragon. And then blue fairy came up and I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll be a blue fairy. And then I kind of figured out how to do it by just, putting on my snap camera and then going like that. Hi, everybody, I'm back.
I sat on doing this. Oh, my Lord, look out, a giant flea. Get it. Give me, it's still alive.
Ow! Ow!
John, I'm really impressed. That was really growth. That's a lot of growth.
Did not do it, but there you go.
I got a question. Which
how you
suggestion or go ahead, Joshua. I'm sorry.
Somebody in the chat wanted to know how you just happened to have a devil mask there.
Well, I went downstairs in my mask collection, which is quite large, and I pulled out a couple of masks that I thought would be fast and fun. So I had the devil mask. These are really fun latex masks. I had the devil mask, and then I also had this other one, which is hey. So when Karen said that, I just went, oh, I had that mask right there. And so I just threw it on. Thank you, Karen. That was really fun.
Yeah, I didn't know he had a devil mask.
Yeah,
I knew he had masks, but I wasn't even thinking that he would have a devil mask. I was just, that's what he had. You had horns. But then
a lot of the scenes tonight, I was delighted by the surprises in our scenes tonight. And that doesn't happen every show. And it was a really fun show for me to be like super delighted by the surprises in the scenes, either the ones I was in or the ones I was watching. It was really fun to watch.
Agreed.
Jenny,
we did. I'll throw this out to everybody. We had one person who asked what suggestion was inspirational to you, since you mentioned that the surprises. Jenny, what for all the players, any of the players?
I liked doing genres. Like I liked we did a Western scene in the castle, sort of a Shakespeare genre, and we did it was fun doing things in different styles.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, for example, the Western scene, I was like, you all started riding horses. I was like, I don't want to ride a horse. So I was like, oh, I'm walking. Why am I walking? And all of them are riding horses. And then I just, yeah. And then people endowed me with powers, and I just loved how it was like just yes and yes and yes and. It was just so fun.
My favorite part is like, why do I need you? And we're like, oh shit.
So good.
Some of you might not know this, but
I
Jenny
did-
was a member of the Teamsters, and so I saw that part of Jenny coming out in that moment.
For sure. For sure.
Several times. Yeah, also in the union strike.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I was inspired by the theremin. I don't know why, but I went, oh yeah, let's do that. And then having a theremin quartet
I love it.
was really just I don't know. I kind of like that setup of someone working so hard to be interesting that they go on Craigslist and get a theremin quartet.
And that you try to have a deep conversation with 4 theremins going on in the background, like
Yeah.
the worst. Might as well have been bagpipes.
Getting to know.
There's a lot of competition out there, John. For mates, you have to be interesting.
My favorite suggestion,
Oh, yeah.
like the suggestion that inspired me was the rabbit breeder. That was really fun for me, kind of just because I can see him and like I can kind of jump into that character, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I thought we were headed toward a little mice and men there for a second. That was, you guys had that kind of, and it was like, oh no, it's investor and investee. So yeah, we're good.
Oh, sorry.
I do love that the rabbits are embarrassed about, that guy just stood and watched me take a shit, So.
Yeah.
Lovely. Well, we'll ask, we have one more time for one more question. If anybody else in the audience has one more question, go ahead and type it in. I will. Who is playing? Is anybody from this cast playing next week? I don't have the cast list right in front of me. Corey, Jenny, Joshua. We're doing this every Friday night. So brand new suggestions every week. If you enjoy the show, tell people about it. Show up at 7:50. We'll get people in. Hopefully we'll get all of that stuff all worked out. Rebecca, who is in the audience, will be playing next week as well. So great. And Dave will be playing next week. So what is potpourri? Potpourri, well, besides the fact that every game show seems to have a potpourri category, I had a category built into the Jackpot machine that was just seen from nothing. And then I went, there are all kinds of different starts that we could do. And so I threw that into a potpourri category. So there are things like start with 30 seconds of silence, or a scene with a flashback, or a scene that takes place in multiple locations. Matter of fact, the actors hadn't seen it either. I told them about it tonight for the very first time. And of course, the one that showed up was Scene from Nothing, which they have seen before. So, but I will say, I think I mentioned maybe 3, and there are 10 different options in that category. So I'm not going to tell you what the others are. So, all right. Well, thank you, audience, so much for coming in. Thank you for persevering with our tech problems. Like I said, we'd love to see you again next week. A new cast, new suggestions, and in not too distant future, we will love to see you in person. But for now, we're still here every Friday and Saturday. We've got Pulp Playhouses happening on Saturday nights. Check that out. It's a format that premiered in 1988. Has been very influential on narrative improv in both San Francisco and Los Angeles. All right, with that, we are going to call it a night. Players, let's get out of here. Audience,
Thank you
so
audience.
much. We
Thank
hope
you.
to see you again soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you, audience.
Bye.
Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.